I'd like to ask, who gives this woman in marriage?
Her mother and I.
Blessed are you, Adonai, source of the world, who creates the fruit of the vine.
Blessed are you, Adonai, light of life, who created the world for his glory.
Blessed are you, Adonai, spirit of everything, who has created the human being.
Blessed are you, Adonai, foundation of every life, who fashioned humanity in your likeness and prepared us as a shape and form in your image from one generation to the next for all eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who has created human beings.
May Zion, once bereft of her children, now delight as they gather together in joy. Blessed are you, Adonai, who lets Zion rejoice with her children.
Let these loving friends enjoy the taste of delight that was given to the first man and the first woman in the Garden of Eden in days of old. Blessed are you, Adonai, to dwell with the bride and the groom in delight.
Blessed are you, Adonai, ruler of the universe, who has created each of these two people. Their delight and their happiness, their rejoicing and singing and dancing and festivity, love and friendship, peace and pleasure. O Adonai, may the voices of this celebration be heard in the streets of our cities and the hills of our countryside. May the words of this couple go out with gladness from their wedding huppah, and may the music of their friends and guests surround them. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings joy to the hearts of this couple. Well, welcome everybody. You are going to be participating in a ceremony that is very Anthony and Malia. It's kind of an honor to be able to participate in a ceremony like this for these two, where everything is going to be centered in their love for God. And so I appreciate that. I know this goes without saying, and I know it's one of those things that feels almost cliche, but one of the most basic metaphors for God's love for his people is marriage. He goes to that metaphor over and over in Scripture, in the New Testament and certainly in the Old Testament.
Malia, although we've known each other for most of our lives, I feel like I only really began to know you after you came back from Honduras. All the days we spent at Dumbros talking about the countries we had lived in, the great needs in the world, from Central America to Europe to Asia. Since then, I've learned so much more about the kind of woman you are. You're someone who passionately seeks out and cares for those in need. You're someone who raises others' interests above your own. I live in a world of ideas, theories, and big dreams, but you challenge me to find how my beliefs can be lived out. You challenge me not just to talk about changing the world, but to actually change the world. I'm looking forward to explore the beauty of this world with you and discover all that God has put within it. I can't imagine anyone else I would want to spend the rest of my life with.
I remember when I used to imagine what would happen if we went to get coffee together and I just all of a sudden said that I liked you. Anthony, I love you so much. I love your passion for God. You challenge me so much in the way that you view the world and how you sincerely want to serve God with all your heart. I'm so thankful for all the times that you took care of me and showed me your servant heart, and that you said yes when I asked you to a coffee date. I'm so excited to live with you, to be your wife, to travel the world with you, not settle down, to serve God with you. I love you.
Will you take this woman to be your wife, to live together in holy marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor, and keep her, forsaking all others, and be faithful to her as long as you both shall live? I do. Will you take this man to be your husband, to live together in holy marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor, and keep him, forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I am very proud to be able to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Anthony and Malia Spoto. Anthony, you may kiss the bride.